Hi students, welcome back to our online classes. In this series of lessons, we will discuss about the fifth chapter, A Sunny Morning. A Sunny Morning is a play written by Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Painter. Before we are going to discuss about the play, one act play, A Sunny Morning, we better discuss about the writer, Spanish writer. The writer who belongs to Spain. Spanish means one who live in Spain. One who take birth and live in Spain. Okay. Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Painter. Serafin was born in 1871 and died in the year 1938. Quite similarly, his brother Joaquin, born in 1873 and died on 1944. Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Painter were two Spanish brothers. They belonged to Spain. Understand? They were well known as the golden boys of Madrid theatre. They were celebrated the eras of the early 20th century. They wrote around 200 plays. They wrote around 200 plays which depict the life manners and speech of the people of Andalusia in southern Spain. Andalusia means, it's a large autonomous region hills. It's a large autonomous region of hills, rivers and farmland bordering the Spain's southern coast. See, in the map I can see Andalusia. It's a large autonomous region of hills, rivers and farmland bordering Spain's southern coast. Most of their popular comedies, most of Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Painter's popular comedies have been translated into other languages, and many of it have been contributed to the revival of Spanish theatre. Most of the plays of these two brothers have been contributed to the revival of Spanish theatre. Spain ನಾಟ ರಂಗಭೂಮಿಯ ಪುನರುಜ್ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವನ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ನಾಟಕಗಳು ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾಗಿ ನೀಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವೆ. Some of their comedies, some of the most popular plays are The Flowers, The Merry Heart, 100 Years Ago, The Garrish Dale, and Apple of His Eyes. These are all some of his plays written by these two brothers. Dear students, before we understand the present play A Sunny Morning, we must understand a little bit about the play. Understand? See, you must understand what do you mean by play? Understand? See, play means what actually staging with by many actors or characters. Understand? Or enacting by many characters or actors. The present play A Sunny Morning is one act play. One act play. Mainly you can find there are two types of play, two types of dramas. They are one act play and classical play. They are one act play and classical plays. Mainly we can find there are two types of play. They are one act play and classical play. Classical play, almost all Shakespeare's dramas and Christopher dramas are very good examples for classical play. Whereas one act play, it emerged in the beginning of 20th century. The subject matter of one act play is social issues, social problems. For recent generation, many playwrights wrote many dramas having the subject of Understand? I'll clarify a little bit a difference between one-act play and classical play. In one-act play, scenes may be two or only one. In one-act play, scenes may be only one or sometimes two. Whereas in classical play, 5 acts, we can find 5 acts with different scenes. Understand? You can find 5 acts with different scenes. In one act play, we find only 2 to 4 characters. Whereas in classical play, more than 12 characters we can see. More than 12 characters. Like Ramayana, Mahabharata. Just these are all examples for play. Such plays, we can you need many more characters to stage or enact the play. And the time duration is 10 to 15 minutes in one act play. One act play can be staged around 10 to 15 minutes. Whereas classical plays, it is not possible to enact or stage within 10 to 15 minutes because it needs 2 to 3 hours. We need 2 to 3 hours to enact or stage the play. Similarly, in one act play, only one plot we find. Only one plot. What actually we find in a ceremony. Okay. Whereas in classical play, main plot and subplot, the playwright uses 2 plots and interwoven at the end. We find 2 plots in 2 types of plots, main plot and subplots. At the end, the playwright interwoven those 2 plots into one, merged those 2 plots into one. Main plot and subplot. The playwright uses 2 plots and interwoven at the end. Quite similarly, day-to-day problems and issues we experience in one act play, or we can witness in one act play, or we can see in one act play. Whereas in classical plays, tragic, comic, romantic, tragic, historic, these elements we can experience in classical plays. Almost all Shakespearean plays, we find above elements, especially in Shakespeare's drama, we find these 4 or 5 elements. Understand? No costumes required in one act play. No costume required in one act play. Today, less expenditure. We need not expend more in one act play. Whereas in classical play, costumes are required. Without those materials, it is impossible to stage or enact the play. Understand? Unless you make up, how can you identify that he is Hercules, or that he is Atlas, or that he is Romeo, that he is Juliet, or that he is Rama, that he is Bharata, Lakshmana, like that. Understand? So, costumes are very, very essential in classical plays. And I would like to hint one more thing regarding this. Herald Pinterest, forerunner of these one act plays. Herald Pinterest, forerunner of these one act plays. After that, several writers have written one act plays, like Watchman of the Lake, by Indo-Anglian writer R.K. Lauren, what you had read last year while you are studying in first PUC. And this year you have Spanish writers Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Fuentes one act play yesterday morning. We are going to deal with Spanish writers Serafin and Joaquin Alvarez Fuentes one act play yesterday morning. Sunny means you know very well, cheerful, happy, which is pleasant to enjoy. Understand? Sunny means cheerful, happy, which is pleasant to enjoy. ತಣ್ಣನೆಯ ವಾತಾವರಣ, ಬೆಚ್ಚನೆಯ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಕಿರಣಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. It feels, we feel very, very pleasant to enjoy it. Okay. Before we discuss about the actual lines of the characters of the play as a ceremony, we must introduce the play with some questions. To understand the theme of the poem, drama, story, pre-reading actually is very, very essential. It plays a significant role in understanding the theme of the story, play, or anything else like that. Here also we have two such questions in the textbook itself. I have already held a textbook. We can read and understand what the question is. Understand? We have two questions to discuss. We better move on to the present play after discussing those two questions. Understand? The first question here is, how does it feel to meet a friend after a long time or after a very long time? How does it feel to meet a friend after a long time? See, this is not a mind-blowing or mind-boggling question, because you have possessed such powers to understand literature. Such questions needed to understand literature properly. Unless we pose such questions in order to extract the reply from the reader, we won't get the realization, understand, or what actually the theme of the drama is. Literature in the sense, the expression of life, understand. Whenever such questions arise in our mind, will recall your past memory. Suppose you had an intimate friend in primary classes. Just imagine that you had an intimate friend in primary classes. After that, you did not meet, and then suddenly, if you find him or her in your college during admission time, just guess the feelings that you have. Understand? Immediately shocked, surprised, seeing that your friend. Understand? Because you met him after a long time. You meet him after a long time. You meet her after a long time. That's why you feel excitement. All of a sudden you feel excitement in order to see your friend, and immediately you don't know what to discuss or what not to discuss, because you have tremendous amount of information to share with your friend. The time exactly you spend there with your friend is not enough to convey all your expressions all at once. That's why you feel very, very excitement. Understand? Okay, then here also we can come across the same feelings of two characters, Dona Laura and Dona Laura, that depicted in the play by Serafin and Gabriel Alvarez Quinter. And one more pre-reading question is there. Pre-reading activity question is there. That is, why do some friendship come to an end? This is also I am going to clarify very soon. See, some friendship do not continue. They break someday. Then you forget your friend, and you do not remember forever. Some repeat for ending their friendship. Understand? See, some friendship do not continue. They break somewhere. Then you forget your friend, and you do not remember forever. They repent for ending their friendship. One way or the other, by one friend or the other friend, he or she repent for ending their friendship after a long time. See, that's why in Kannada one proverb is there. Maatu aadidre hoytu, muttu odidre hoytu. Maatu bedi mauna banda. Understand? See, we must speak with polite words, unhurting others, without hurting others. Understand? If we speak without hurting others, no friendship comes to an end. Understand? So many friendships come to an end only because of silly reasons. Understand? Silliest, smallest reasons. So, okay, let me continue the text of the drama. Here, in the present play, we find the two main characters, Dona Laura and Don Gonzalo, and two sub-characters, Petra and Vanity. Understand? Here, Dona Laura, her maid servant is Petra, and Don Gonzalo's male servant is Vanito. You better sound Vanito. Understand? By saying Vanito, because instead of saying Donato like that, you better say Vanito. It suits very well. Now I am going to introduce the scene of the drama and the place where actually the drama is taking place. The scene is a sunny morning. I have already told you the meaning of sunny morning. Chilly weather and the sun rays, the hot sun rays falling, and we feel pleasant. We enjoy every moment of that season. Understand? So it is very, very cheerful and pleasant thing to enjoy it. Most of the people used to sit in the park in order to spend the time. A sunny morning in a retailed corner of a park in Madrid. Understand? Madrid is the capital city of Spain. Understand? Spain, the word Spain already comes earlier. These two brothers, Serafin and Jacob Dalves Painter, belong to Spain. They were Spanish brothers, playwrights. Spain. Madrid is the capital city of Spain. In Madrid, there is a big park. At the corner of the park, the play is about to begin. Season is autumn season. Just imagine autumn, Sharad Rutu, every leaves, yellow leaves fallen on the earth, and somewhere during the month of September, October, like that, understand. At that moment, we enjoy the season of autumn. A bench at right corner of the park. There is a bench at right corner of the park. Dona Laura, a handsome, white-haired old lady of about 70, refined in appearance. Dona Laura, a handsome means here we can arise one question: why a playwright uses handsome for a lady instead of using for a boy or a gentleman? Because she got the age of 70, but she is not so beautiful like young girls, ladies or girls. She crossed nearly 70 years. That's why he uses handsome. A handsome white-haired lady, white-haired old lady of about 70 years, and refined in appearance. Refined in appearance means somewhat getting makeup. Understand? Her bright eyes and entire manner giving evidence that despite her age, her mental faculties are unimpaired. Her eyes looks very, very bright. Somewhat her eyes are attractive and energetic. Her entire manner giving evidence that despite her age, her mental faculties are unimpaired. Unimpaired means not damaged. ಅವಳ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಹೊರತಾಗಿಯೂ ಅವಳ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯಗಳು ದುರ್ಬಲವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಳ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಹೊರತಾಗಿಯೂ ಅವಳ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯಗಳು ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ದುರ್ಬಲವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ವೀಕ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. Enters, leaning upon the arm of her maid. Dona Laura enters the court. How she enters? She takes the support on the shoulder of her maid Petra. In her free hand, in her one free hand, she hold a parasol. Parasol means colorful umbrella. Along the parasol, which serves also as a cane. She also uses that parasol as a cane when she needed support, or when she needed the support of ground. She just take the support of ground with the help of parasol. Okay. Now I am going to read some dialogues of two characters, Dona Laura and Petra. I have already told you, Dona Laura, an old lady of 70 years, and she is arise very very bright, and somewhat she is interesting to enjoy the life this time. This is what expresses in a mannerism. And she is the regular visitor of the park. Dona Laura, I am so glad to be here. I feared my seat would be occupied. What a beautiful morning. Petra immediately answered like this. The sun is hot. See, here we find two differences in two characters, in Dona Laura and Petra. See, Dona Laura says, I am so glad to be here, whereas Petra says, the sun is hot. See, I am so glad to be here. I feared my seat would be occupied. What a beautiful morning. See, here Dona Laura says she was so happy to be there. To be there in the sense, in the park of Madrid, to enjoy the moments in the park of Madrid, in the Madrid's park. And also, she immediately fears herself. I feared my seat to be occupied somebody else, because she is the usual visitor to the park, and usually she sits in the same bench. But if somebody else occupies her bench, she would somewhat fearing. Understand? That's what she says. I would fear my seat would be occupied. What a beautiful morning! And immediately she expresses her happiness and wonderful statement. What a beautiful morning! Immediately Petra says like this. The sun is hot. To Dona Laura, it's beautiful. Sunny morning is beautiful. Whereas to Petra, the sun is hot. This shows somewhat she is impatient to be with Dona Laura. Somewhat she is impatient to give company to Dona Laura. Understand? See, the sun is hot. Surya, like that she told. Again, for which Dona Laura replied like this. Yes, you are only 20. ಇನ್ನು 20 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಮನೆಗಾಗಿರೋದು ಈಗಲೇ ಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನನಗೆ 70 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗಿನ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Yes, you are only 20. She sits down on the bench, on a usual bench. Nobody has occupied her usual bench. She sits down and heave a sigh. ಒಂದು ನಿಟ್ಟುಸಿರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Oh, I feel more tired today than usual. Usual day na ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ tired ಆಗಿದೆ. And immediately she notices her maid Petra. Petra ನೋಡ್ತಾಳೆ, ಅವಳ ಮೇಡ್ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಅವಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ she observed that she seems impatient. Impatient means somewhat not want to stay with Dona Laura. She wants to go and enjoy her free, enjoy her privacy. Understand? Here she wants somewhat privacy is not there in the company of Dona Laura. That's what expressing in her face. That is what observed by Dona Laura, who seems impatient. Sorry, that is what observed by Dona Laura. Petra seems very impatient. Immediately she says, "Go. If you wish to chat with your God." See, there is a God who looks after the pot. And Petra usually chant with her God. Whenever she visits with Dona Laura to Market Park, she usually visits God. That is what our routine. As usual, she suggests her, "Go. If you wish to chant with your God, ಹೋಗು ನಿನ್ನ ಗಾಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ನೀನು ಚಾಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗು." That is what the invitation she had in her. Petra immediately replied. Around 20 years age, ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. He is not mine, Senora. He belongs to the pot. Senora is a respectful word used especially in Spain. For what? For maiden. Here we say maiden. Senor, S-E-N-O-R. Senor means it's respectful word to the gentleman. Especially used in Spain to the gentleman. But whereas here used sir. That's right. Sir and madam. Okay. He is not mine, Senora. He belongs to the poor. ನನ್ನವನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ಅವನು ನನ್ನವನಲ್ಲ. He belongs to the poor. He belongs more to you than he does to the poor. Immediately, Dona Laura says, "He belongs more to you than he does to the poor. Go find him, but remain within calling distance." ಅವನು ನನಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಸೇರಿರೋ ಹೋಗಮ್ಮ, ಬಟ್ remain within calling distance. See, go. Just a break. Go if you want to talk with your God. He is not mine, Senora. He belongs to God. He belongs more to you than he does to the God. ಅವನು ಈ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಕೆಲಸ. ನೀನು ಬಂದ ಮೇಲಂತೂ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ನೀರು ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಕ್. ಈ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್, after you come. So that is what I know. You go and find him. Go and find him, but remain within calling distance. But you should remain within calling distance. Calling distance means around 3 meters, 4 meters, like that. Understand? You should be hear my words whenever I call. Understand? Whenever I intend to go from here, rise from here. Immediately, Petra, just compare Petra's earlier statement and the present statement. What actually I am going to read you. I see him over there waiting for me. Petra immediately says like this. Oh, ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Oh, ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದೆ. ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. I see him over there waiting for me. Earlier statement. He is not mine, Senora. He belongs to the poor. ಅವನು ನನ್ನವನಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಪಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿರೋನು ಅಂತ ಅಂದು immediately after seeing, after observing, after noticing God, immediately she used the word, I see him over there. He is waiting for me. Oh, ನನಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು. Dona Laura. What is Dona Laura? Do not remain more than 10 minutes. I'll allow you to spend only 10 minutes with him. Do not remain more than 10 minutes. Petra. Very well, Senora. She walks towards right. Very well, she accepted to return within 10 minutes. She gives assurance to Dona Laura. She will return within 10 minutes from now. Her God. Saying very well, Senora walks towards right. She walks towards right. ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ ಬಲಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ನರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಲಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ Dona Laura stop her pace by her words. Wait a moment. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಲ್ಲೋ ನೀವು. Wait a moment. What does Senora wish? Petra impatiently asked Dona Laura. What does Senora wish? Petra asked Dona Laura. What? Petra asked Dona Laura respectfully. What actually Dona Laura wished? ಏನು ಬೇಕು ನನ್ನಿಂದ, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾಳೆ. Give me the bread crumbs. Bread crumbs. Pieces of bread. Understand? ರೊಟ್ಟಿಯ ಚೂರುಗಳು. She carried from her home in order to serve the birds who are in the park. ಪಾರ್ಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಬರ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು ಮನೆಯಿಂದಲೇ ತಂದಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. Dona Laura ಆ ಚೀಲ, ಆ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ಡಿನ ಚೂರಿನ ಚೀಲ ಪೆಟ್ರಾ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. That is what she demand. Give me the bread crumbs. Dona Laura, give me the bread crumbs. Petra, her mind is already registered with the heart of the god of the park. At that moment, you know very well, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನೀವು, ಲೈಕ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಟನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು, ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Give me the bread crumbs. Ignoring her word, Petra says, I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't know what's the matter with me. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದು ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಮೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಹರ್, ನಗ್ತಾಳೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಜನ್ಮದಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಗ್ತಾಳೆ. ಸ್ಮೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Your head is where your heart is with the God. Petra says, I don't know what's the matter with me. Dona Laura smiling. She recognized what the mental thought of Petra. Immediately she observed what actually she intended to do at that moment. She intended to chant with the God. She is very, very eager to meet God. That is what she observed. That's why she smiled at her, smiling. I do. Nanige gottaytu. Your head is where your heart is with the God. Your head is where your heart is with the God. Where is your heart? Your heart is with the God. Where is your head? Your head is in your heart. See, ನಿನ್ನ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಗಾಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ, ನಿನ್ನ ತಲೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನೀನೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ನೀನು? ಹೌ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ಹಿಯರ್? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ಹಿಯರ್ ಎನಿ ಲಾಂಗರ್. ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಸೋಲ್, ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗಾಡ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯುವರ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ I can see here, see before me. See, that is what she explained. Your head is where your heart is with the God. Immediately she experienced shyness. Petra experienced shyness. ತುಂಬ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಅವಳಿಗೆ. Here Senora, she hands Dona Laura a small bag containing the pieces of bread crumbs. ಬ್ರೆಡ್ ಕ್ರಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪೀಸನ್ನು ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಪೆಟ್ರಾ ಬೈ ರೈಟ್. ಅವಳು ಕೂತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕುರ್ಚಿ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಬೆಂಚ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಬಲಭಾಗದಿಂದ ಪೆಟ್ರಾ ಹೋದ್ಲು, ನಿರ್ಗಮಿಸಿದ್ಲು. ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್. ಡೋನಾ ಲಾರಾ, ಅಡಿಯೋಸ್. ಅಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಡಿಂಗ್ ಫೇರ್ವೆಲ್, ಗುಡ್ ಬೈ to Petra. Understand? Adios. And after bidding Petra,
She glances towards trees at her right side. Usually she observed the birds at the right side of the tree, right side tree. Here they come, she says. She talked to herself. Here they come. They know just when to expect me. ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಯಾವಾಗ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Here they here refers to the birds, pigeons, who are usually fed by Dona Laura in the park. Understand? Here they come. They know just when to expect me. ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. She rises from her bench. She stood up from her bench, walks towards. She stands up from her chair. She stands up from her bench, walks towards her right, little bit distance of her right, and throws 3 handful of breadcrumbs. She throws 3 handful of breadcrumbs towards the tree. Understand? Because she knew very well those birds who are usually fed up by Dona Laura were sitting in the tree. See, that's why under the tree she threw 3 handful breadcrumbs, saying, "These are for the sprayist, these for gluttons, and these for little ones." She uttered 3 statements while distributing 3 handful of breadcrumbs. See, here one thing you must remember. These are for the sprayist. Sprayist means most active birds, most energetic birds. Understand? Similarly, these are for gluttons. These for gluttons. Gluttons means the birds who eat excessively. Understand? Who eat whatever antaralla, tindi pota antaralla. So the gluttons means what I said in Kannada. Understand? Tindi pota whatever antaralla avarna gluttons anta heltivi. And these for little ones and most persistent to get their breadcrumbs among other birds, for which she laughs. Dona Laura laughs at those birds. She returns to her seat and watches with a pleased expression.